intended for his wideout. It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air again, Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Joe Mixon. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Bernard getting the handoff from Burrow.
At the 37-yard line.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
He's brought down back at the 40.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead, it just brings up 4th down.
Jenkins on the coverage.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeout.
Result of the play is
a good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Working out of the gun, Winston. And brought in by the tight end, Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense is just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks, too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Deontay Harris. Touchdown, Saints.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate? And nothing but daylight ahead. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the 1st half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Extra point splits the uprights, and this is back to a 5-point game. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. Yeah, they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And set up shop at the 27-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And his pass incomplete. A hat tip to P.J. Williams there defensively, making sure that one didn't find its target. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He'll rifle this one deep rights, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Bengals. 69 yards.
If you're a fan of offensive football, this game has suited you well. Both offenses continuing to move the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of defensive football, you're not having so much fun watching this one. And these coordinators, they're going to be scrambling to figure out a way to counter so far. It may just come down to which one of these defenses can make one stop that could change the course of this game.
Bengals.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game. And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 20.
The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Geno Atkins got home that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Kamara. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and a mile. And complete right side to Cook. And no forward progress here. This is going to be a safety. You know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. Now Bernard. He spins free. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
7-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Is good. Makes the score. Bengals.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Throwing, Winston. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They'll throw again. Winston. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And they will take a knee here. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often. A wasted down.
A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knock things up here. Late in the first half. To chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And on 4th down, they come up and take the knee.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
That's the end of the first.
So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Winston now. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blow?
And Winston lost the foot. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And a good turn here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. That time to... Offensively, looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
They're spinning away. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. To throw, Winston. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints have moved out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it's a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Here's Harris to return it. A second broken tackle. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Saints have moved out in front. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And they will take a 7-point lead now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. Shrugs him off. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1-yard line. As close as he could possibly get, but still, what a return.
And, partner, not only is he kicking himself right now, he's going to petition the league for 99-yard fields. That's almost not fair to get it that far and not get into the end zone. Nevertheless, a great return.
The Bengals getting set to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Mason Schreck there to make the grab. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, they suck the deep. Defense in with a play fake, went over the top.
And I know from past experience, when offenses do that, a lot of times the defense guys are screaming at them, run the ball, run the ball. The offense doesn't really care. They got 6 points.
Here's Harris to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A first down throw for Winston. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Winston's pass.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, snip it out, and finish it off.
So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 15.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Burrow will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Joe Burrow sack.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. In racing, going 3 wide's a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
This play is under review.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Ocean from residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, earn that.
The kicker on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a Bengals score. Both team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
Winston.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Throwing again on second down. Winston. Powerful running. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So that one will be accepted. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Winston. And Josh Hill has it.
Winston.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when you're up.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Oh, and the defender took some liberties there with a late hit, roughing the passer.
The league has done a great job of defining what is a late hit and illegal contact on a quarterback. The defenders really have to get in line.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
1st and goal. Forget running the football. Forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Pretty move. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. And that will be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. 4th and goal, and down by a touchdown. The offense stays on the field. On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
He did. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Look at this spin.
Balance.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 42.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
He gets away from one. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Harris to return it. A little track jump. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Give him 7 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd.
To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. 3rd and short yardage. Winston. Looking long for Thomas. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th. And look at this. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. finding Harris over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
66.
From the gun, Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. To the air again with Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide. So there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, the spin. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this 4th quarter. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 34. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
3-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Joe Burrow sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line. Of scrimmage.
The Saints take over.
4th and short, and in this part of the field, you just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team, saying, watch the fake for Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And this is going to be incomplete.
So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
The score, Saints.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
34-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Bengals.
First down. Here's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Whoosh. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game... just tied. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Working out of the gun, Winston. That'll be complete to Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. A busy night continues for Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He was brought
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Saints on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the play and a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Better here on 3rd and 13. Forced out to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he can't quite pick. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And he puts it through. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score.
Saints, 69.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Fights him off. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. 2 touchdowns to his credit so far. Charles, I'm curious, do these wide receivers, what do they go in with each week? Is it different week to week for the goals that they personally set for themselves, do you think?
I doubt that it's different from week to week. Maybe because of game plan, they know that one guy might be featured more than the other. But all in all, these guys are looking for 100 or more yards in receiving. But the biggest thing, getting into the end zone. And how about him? He's gotten there twice in this game.
He has indeed. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Jameis to throw it. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
The 28-yard line.
Again, it's Winston. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Harris has it over the middle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Taking it about the 1. Two spins. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the penalty now moves it up. It's 2nd and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
kicker on for the point after.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again, and he finds the end zone.
Sometimes it just has to be persistence, doesn't it? And you know who else helps with that? Offensive line. After a team's been stuffed, last thing they want to do is go to a different play call. They want to come back and do it again and show that they can dominate the line of scrimmage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. He's going to wind up and air it out. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the 5-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that run. Touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals set to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And a nice spin into some open field. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to Mixon on 1st down. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. And they take a knee. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. He's got his man, Boyd. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Here we go with Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense.
Now a hit and a loose football. Look at him go inside the 30. And the Bengals grab it.
On the play. Recovered by the Bengals.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2.
Brings up 2nd and
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. What can Winston do in the OT now? Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they played offense in this game. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going. But the risk is, and the downside is, you don't get it here, you've set up your opponent in really good field position.
And here a juke. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's caught. Touchdown. They win the Super Bowl. Rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
Bengals 89, Saints 83.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.